Hi, this is Cynthia from Cynthia's Chair, and today I just want to touch a little bit more on fine motor control. And I have Ivy with me. She's 6.5 years old, and she's just going to do a few things for me so you can see how a child is going to be able to use their fingers and at what point in time they are prepared to do different things. So the first thing I'm going to have Ivy do for us is I've got this puzzle. They have small pegs on them, and they just pick up and go back in. So I'm going to have Ivy pick up any piece that she wants to and just put it to the side on the tray and get another one. However you want to pick it up. Okay, very good. Go ahead and pick one up and turn it like I showed you earlier. There you go. All right, so what Ivy is demonstrating is a neat pincer grasp. A neat pincer grasp means that your index finger is going to be forward and it's going to oppose your thumb. So it's just this kind of motion. And if you remember from some of my other videos, I talked about that pincer grasp. Go ahead and put the puzzle pieces back in, and then we're going to show them something else. And she used that same grasp to put the pieces back in. Now, what this tells us is she's ready to hold a crayon in a mature way, and also she's ready to use scissors. That was something I shared in another video. So what I'm going to do is give Ivy a piece of paper, and I don't have any fat crayons. And the reason I don't have any fat crayons is because I don't think that they're very good to use, even for a preschooler, and I'll show you why. So I have here this marker, which is a size about like a large crayon. Typically you'll see those large crayons used in a preschool setting. And if Ivy was a preschooler, she would pick her marker up like that. That is typically how a large crayon would go into the hand of a preschooler. We'll just take the lid off. Go ahead and just draw a straight line down using that same, yep, just like that. So that's the first stage of drawing. Now, if she was advancing and maybe just a few months older than when she first did it that way, she would put it in her hand this way. Go ahead and draw a line across. So that's how a toddler would typically hold this size of a crayon. So now I'm going to show you the difference. If I give her a traditional regular size crayon, go ahead and pick that up just like you would and start coloring with it. Just like you would. Yep, just like that. Go ahead and just color a circle for me. Make a circle and color it in. If you can see, she's using 1, 2, 3 points of contact. Actually, she's got a fourth one because of the way she's using her index and middle finger, which is fine. She has control at her shoulder. She has control at her wrist. All those things came because she crawled when she was smaller. As soon as you're done coloring that in, I'm going to have you show them how to use a crayon that is shaped like a triangle. So this one has 3 flat sides on it, and the advantage of that is that it kind of guides their hand to go into the correct position for a mature grasp. So as soon as she's done there, she's going to demonstrate that. Go ahead and pick that one up and go ahead and draw a square maybe this time, or a triangle, and color it in. Go ahead. However you would use it. Sure. Go. Making a square? Okay. There you go. And just color it in. And again, she's got that control. Control at the shoulder. She has control at her wrist, and she's moving those fingers to color that in. I don't have a preference, whether you use a regular size crayon or a crayon that is shaped like a triangle. Both of those are going to work very well to ensure that your child has a mature grasp. All I'm saying is you might want to question whether or not you want to use the fat crayon. I know some of the reasons to use the fat crayon also would be it's less likely for a child to break them. So if you start off with those fat ones, don't wait too long before you advance to a smaller one so that your child can get that crayon right down there in their fingertips. So hopefully you've learned something from our little demonstration here on some fine motor control. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you have any comments, please place them below. Have a great day.